Hello, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome. Sunday afternoon football is go. Allen. With the tap. Daniels, Bush with time, Harvey working hard and presenting well. Clever kick. Good disciplined defence. Heads for home. That was never missing.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Allies have wasted no time getting on the scoreboard. Daniels. Through the centre square he goes. Holmes looms large as usual.
Can he deliver? Yeah, back him more often than not.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
There's 5 points gone begging.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Manages to find a teammate. He's hit up the lead. Tries a safe ball. Williamson in the clear. This is good. Good tempo footy. South Australia are out of trouble. Searching kick. Drops the football. He's set upon. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. Allen with the tap. Daniels. Poor hands there. Lynch. What can he do with it? Williamson. He just dropped it. Dishes it off. Delightfully done. Bush. Normally delivers. More. Takes an excellent grab. He might have thought about the corridor. Lynch in some space on the wing. Unable to complete the mark. Williamson. I felt that one from here. Davidson. Can he hit a target? This is good ball movement. That's a bit of a waste. Williamson only knows one way. He's been busy so far. No one can mark. They are hunting the ball carrier. Gets the kick away. Watkins, desperate to win it back. Shaves the grass with that one. Blackwell. This should be a goal. Big chance. And he does not let them down. The Allies having a good patch. The big men fly like Batman and Robin. Blackwell marks it centre half forward. Bush in the right spot. They've worked it well. Holmes, big opportunity here. He puts it away and they're 6 points richer.
It gives everyone a shot of confidence when one of your key forwards is able to hit the scoreboard early.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Allen wins the tap. Daniels, probing ball. He's besieged. Holmes, this is promising. Marks gets in the way. Look at him go. Does well under pressure. Punched that like he meant it. Here's a chance to get it forward. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Allen with a big fist. Boyle, Franklin just shoveled it out. The distance is the only problem. He's got it.
That's a great way to open your account. His confidence will be sky high.
South Australia with a nerve settler. The big men fly. Bush, they've given it back. Quick kick towards centre half forward. This is a hotly contested footy. Boyle working hard and being rewarded.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
We've got a two-kick game if he gets it, and he does.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
You feel like they've got their teeth into it now. The two big men do battle. That's an aggressive handball. Williamson. Bush wins it back. Navigated the traffic. What's he got on offer? They're on point so far. Connor has it within range. Takes the logical option. He'll kick this. In he goes. And he has delivered.
South Australia have made a poor start, but there's no need to panic. They just need to lift their intensity.
The Allies are up and about early. Allen got his palm to it. Daniels. That's a legal disposal, isn't it? Solid tackle. Run down. Great chase.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
Malone. He's gone. Well played. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Doesn't often waste it. Quality delivery by foot. Useful hand pass. Gets his kick despite the heat. He's wrapped up. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Allen punches it out of the ruck. Williamson. It's a hot footy. Murphy. Bush. Daniels. Holmes. He's taken a beauty. Slick hands. They'll sweep this ball forward. That's come off the side of the boot. He lost his radar there.
At least he bought some time for the defenders to get into position.
Williamson closed him down. Looking to hit up the short option. Cops some unwanted attention. Allen, good build-up. Bush, under pressure. The Allies are bringing great energy. Blackwell, crunching tackle. Chadwick, Allen, clever handball. Can someone please kick the footy? Steadies, drop punt, goal!
2 scoring shots, 2 goals. He'll be happy with that.
The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. Allen punches it out of the ruck. Bush, long, terrific tackle. Good hands. Time is of the essence, so he takes the advantage. Blackwell gets to the front spot.
He can put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it.
He's got 2, and he looks in the mood to tear this one apart.
The Allies will be hard to stop now. White with the tap. Marks. Williamson is released by the handball. South Australia should score here. They've picked their way through. Boyle has got in behind them and can run into an open goal.
He couldn't miss from there, surely.
He's kicked it like an arrow. 9 goals for the quarter all up. It's been great to watch. White with the tap. Marks on the same page as his ruck. South Australia will be disappointed because what they spoke about during the week hasn't come to pass. They'll need to make changes. Gary Lyon is with us. What do you make of this one, Gaz?
South Australia are being beaten around the ball, but at least they're making the most of their opportunities in front of goal, which is keeping them in the match. If they can get it down there a bit more often, the forwards should be able to kick a winning score.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. White, he's been quiet. The kick is precise. It's 50. I think he was in his own little bubble there.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
For 2 in a row, what's he done with it? He's hit the post.
He'll be disappointed. That was one he would have expected to convert.
Murphy tasked with the kick in. What can they muster from the back half? They're moving the footy well here. Going for territory. Moore got to the fall. He's generally a good kick. Honours the lead. South Australia need to make inroads soon. Holmes at close quarters. Allen. What a game he's having. Long can keep it moving. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. A spell on the pine might be warranted after that. Another goal and they'll believe. Marks. They're putting them under all sorts of pressure. That's an impressive mark. South Australia, not at their best so far. Bishop, it's a bad miss.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Murphy goes short with the kick in. Have they weathered the storm? Daniels makes position. The Allies moving the ball well. The kick was centimetre perfect. That's good vision. They might be out here. Breaks the line. They cannot keep him quiet. In no man's land. Blackwell has a ping. It won't be a goal. He's got another one. The Allies are really taking it to them today. Allen, he's worth his weight in gold. They've got good chemistry, those two. That's a strong mark. Searching kick. Punched away. Watkins puts his head over it. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Harris spoils. Connor, he's got it.
Generally, you want your opposition to have to work a bit harder than that for their goals.
The Allies clearly didn't read the script. They were supposed to struggle today. Allen, he's lost it. Good handball. It's a tough game. The umpire says he had no prior. They might as well not have a ruck. He's been busy so far. Can't get hold of it. Holmes, where's one for the team? They've found the magic formula. Boot the ball and that's a goal.
He is really setting the standard out there, not only winning plenty of the ball, but now impacting the scoreboard as well.
South Australia need to pull their finger out. They've been poor. Allen has had his measure today. Had some assistance. The Allies are good with their hands. Connor squeezes the kick. Bush drops into the hole and marks.
These forwards and midfielders have great connections. No wonder at all they're scoring so freely.
Struck it well. No problems there.
This has got some real danger signs about it. A response is needed quickly or this one will get away.
The Allies have got a stranglehold on this match. Punch clear. Bush, he's been accosted. Just had to get it out. They've put themselves under pressure. He's hit up the lead. Can he find a teammate? Good disciplined defence. He's not one to take a backward step. He's in the clear, so he'll have a bounce. He's everywhere at the moment. Baker affects the turnover. Malone has worked hard to present. Williamson can get it and go. He's been industrious. Mackenzie had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Baldwin, not a lot of space to work with. You can see their confidence growing. Bush got to the right position and hung on. Can he hit a target? It's off hands. Daniels, Watkins getting involved. Allen on a lead. They're well drilled. Marks went bang. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. Play on. Goes at goal, and that is an opportunity gone begging.
They did well to construct that shot at goal, but the inability to convert really let them down.
South Australia desperately need to shift the momentum. Good thinking and good execution too. It's a get-out-of-jail-free card. Bishop, dangerous to leave on his own. He doesn't waste many. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin. Can he finish it off?
South Australia with a late chance.
He hasn't looked like missing today. Here's another. Oh, I put the moz on him.
He really should have capitalised on that, but not to be.
Takes the short option from the kick in. The Allies have winners everywhere. Baldwin works hard to present. That's well played. A chance to clear now. Daniels has charged into space. This is good ball movement. Clever kick. Throws it on the boot. Taking out some frustration possibly. He's so clean with the footy. Lynch all alone in the centre square. Marks looking to peg one back. Defence 101 there. Clean pickup. The Allies are red hot at the moment. That's a bit of a gift. Can he be the fire starter? Can't keep hold of it. He's split the middle.
How good was that finish under pressure? He's such a classy player.
And the natives are restless as the halftime siren sounds here. This hasn't gone to plan so far. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
South Australia have been outworked so far. They'll look to their leaders to drive a step up in intensity. It's not always about the obvious things. It's also the knock-on that releases a teammate, the extra effort to effect a smother, the gut running to lay a shepherd. When you're in that mindset, you give yourselves a great chance.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. It's been paid. I think they prefer you to kick it to the opposition.
Was that insufficient intent or a skill error?
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
The way they've kicked a goal today, you wouldn't have been surprised if that had gone through too.
Moore heads to the pocket, looking for a quick transition. On the non-preferred, sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw-in.
What are your thoughts, Gary?
It's no surprise that the team that's using the ball better is the one winning the match.
Allen, it's a masterclass in ruck work. Aaron hand pass, and they've turned it over. Doesn't often waste it. Allen. Key contest coming up. Blackwell read it well and claims the mark.
Straight in front, should not miss.
It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin. The Allies by 42. Allen is giving him a bath. Bush, what can he do with it? Lynch runs onto it. Boyle, that's good work rate. That'll work. Franklin, they've worked it well. They've picked their way through. It's hard to defend ball movement like this.
Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
He makes no mistake.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
Maybe there's a glimmer of hope. Just a glimmer. Allen, just for something different. This is a hotly contested footy. Drives it deep. Blackwell has a vice-like grip.
This should not be a problem.
Pops it through for his fifth. What a game he's having.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
The Allies, in this form, would challenge anybody. Punch clear, like Batman and Robin. Franklin mops that one up. Good tackle. They're going nowhere, and we'll have a stoppage near the centre. White, a rare win. Wilkinson sharks it. Williamson. And the kick inside 50 lets them down. His field kicking is normally first rate. Gee, they're playing well. Can he impose himself on the match? Lynch just shoveled it out. Davidson, probing ball. They must tidy up their kicking. He's got an option in the centre square. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Going for territory. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Daniels. They're putting on a clinic. In he goes.
He could put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
Gotta be a goal. Oh, it's a dreadful miss.
The way it's going, it probably won't be long until they get another opportunity.
Taking no risks with the kick in. The kick is precise. Moore. He's giving 100%. That might have been dropping the ball. You can't question his commitment. Cops some unwanted attention. No arguments there. Short passing in the back line is risky business, and that's why. He could have blazed away, but he's done the team thing.
He's been striking them well. This shouldn't present any problems.
Heads towards goal and does not let them down.
There's not much this guy can't do, and he's right in the thick of this contest, as he almost always is.
South Australia are having one of those days. Everything that could go wrong has gone wrong. Lynch charges onto it. That's a well-placed kick. Bishop dealt with the pressure. Spills out in the tackle. Long. They're leading them a merry dance. The Allies having a great patch. What's he got on offer? They've found the magic formula. Murphy can keep it moving. They're running rings around them. They're keeping the ball well. That's come off the side of the boot. He lost his radar there.
If you get that much of the footy, you're bound to turn it over once in a while.
Williamson, Harris, thought his way through it. Quality delivery by foot. This is much better. Honours the lead. He's only had the one inside 50. South Australia moving the ball well. The kick's gone nowhere. Connor closed him down. That's not like him. He's generally a good kick. Boyle working hard and being rewarded. This will be their first entry for a while. Bishop has it within range.
He's goalless so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
Critical contest coming up. It's amounted to nothing. In no hurry here. Can they get something going? Good work rate. Baldwin working hard and presenting well. Searching kick. Manages to find a teammate. They've got winners all over the park. Bush. Picking their way through. No one can mark. White. He's been quiet. Murphy with the big fist. Wilkinson. This is promising. Lynch doing the grunt work. Williamson. It's a deep kick.
It's been a dark day, but that was a more positive passage of play, and it should result in a goal.
Put your glasses down. Oh, pick them up again. He's missed.
They cannot take a trick today. It's been one of those days.
Credit to those home fans who are still here. This has been a horror show. Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
South Australia are getting smashed in clearance and contested ball, and you are never going to win a game of footy with that profile. They've been flat-footed and reactive, and it's put their defence under all sorts of pressure. It's time to really get to work and try to salvage something from this match.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
That's probably as good a passage of play as we've seen from them all day. It deserves a goal.
Going for his second. It's not his best. It always looked likely to threaten the post.
Perhaps he should have looked to lay that one off. He'd miss more of those than he'd kick.
Murphy goes short with the kick in. He's hit up the lead. They're a delight to watch. They're moving the footy well here. Normally delivers. Holmes has found some space. Catch me if you can, he says. What a run. Breaks the line. Uses his pace to great effect. Connor is a beacon in that forward line. They're playing like champions. Blackwell. He will surely make this count.
A goal here will shut the door on them.
Struck it well. No problems there.
Well, if it wasn't over before, it is now.
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. White with a deft tap. Bush running in support. He's everywhere at the moment. Intercepted, and they can launch from half-back. Careful with the kick. South Australia are out of trouble. The Allies have all the answers. Long ball in. Daniels has found some space.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
He's hit it sweetly. That's a quality strike. It was never missing. The Allies are having a lot of the play and making it count too. Allen is teaching him a lesson. Had some assistance. Bush, I've liked his game today. Thumped away. Got to get rid of it. Lays it off. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Runs towards goal and slams it through for a 6-pointer. The Allies with 5 on the bounce and playing irresistible footy. Allen continues to have his way. Has to be clean. Terrific tackle. Lynch, desperate to win it back. He just keeps racking up disposals. Boyle on a lead. He's suddenly a popular man. They're tackling with venom today. Baker slaps it out. Williamson, he's been a shining light. Good vision there. They've got them on the overlap. He should have held that one. Boyle. Can he find a teammate? That's a strong mark.
Already got one today.
He's already got one. He's still got one.
They're peppering the goals. Got to get some rewards soon.
Taking no risks with the kick in. The Allies have winners everywhere. Junk times come early. Under pressure. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Marks snares the loose ball. Bangs it long.
Just about a certainty.
They desperately needed that.
That was reminiscent of Tony Plugger-Lockett, the way he used his body, then went back and put it straight through the middle.
The Allies by 58. They've put themselves under pressure. Can anyone take a mark? Good disciplined defence. Farms it out. Wilkinson got the handball away. Bishop, crunching tackle. He's copped one high. Doesn't often waste it, and that's a letdown. Can he hit a target? Needed to be clean and wasn't. Moore cannot be deterred. Great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Heads towards goal, but the kick is astray. A minor score.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Murphy tasked with the kick in. They're a pleasure to watch. And they're away. Good thinking and good execution too. Ignoring the corridor for now. Taking out some frustration possibly. Moore turned over on centre wing. Goes long. Punched that like he meant it. Daniels, what a game he's played. They've given it back. Clever kick. Williamson in the centre square. They've opened them up here. Wilkinson in the right spot. Solid tackle. They're still cracking in hard deep into this match. Allen, he is simply too good. Bush, Wilkinson affects the turnover. Malone, can they get 2 in a row? Punched away. Clean pickup. Gets his kick despite the heat. Big tackle laid. Marks gets in the way. Moore, he'll be sore in the morning. Keen to keep it moving. They take the advantage. A spell on the pine might be warranted after that. The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute. He's been prolific. Davidson making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. To no one in particular. That's a bit of a waste. Throws it on the boot. Who's got the wheels? Not much he could have done there. The Allies have won. They might look back at this as a pivotal moment.
Hello everyone, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Saturday afternoon football.
It's great to have you with us at the People First Stadium. This should be a classic between the Allies and Vic Metro. Both teams are flying high early in the season and are looking like contenders. We're expecting a beauty between two sides with designs on going deep into September. And here come the visitors. Daniel It is with all is in readiness and the umpire will get us underway. No effective tap there. The Allies picking up where they left off last week. The big men fly. Almost threw it out. Long. Knew the tackle was coming. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. Punch clear. Marsh. A model of consistency. Great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that. Searching kick. Baldwin. I don't think he meant to smother it. Bush is calm in a crisis. And they're out of trouble. That's an impressive mark. What's he got on offer? He's hit up the lead. Doesn't often waste it. Well played. By hand. Good build-up. Ineffective disposal. Long. Gets the kick away. Blackwell working hard and being rewarded. They're moving the footy quickly. Can't hang on under close attention. Connor. Holmes. He makes no mistake. The first goal was a while coming, but the early signs are we're in for a great contest. Allen smashes it out of there. Like Batman and Robin. He's been dispossessed. Lynn, Vic Metro, looking shaky early. You can't question his commitment. This is good ball movement. Lynn, he's set upon. They're tackling with venom today. Allen showing his skills, showing real strength. He'd like that one again. Quality delivery by foot. The defence is disorganised. The Allies have been caught napping.
Can he deliver? You back him more often than not.
To open their account, is it there? No.
That's an opportunity gone begging. You back him in more often than not from there.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Bush, all on his own. Can he find a teammate? They're moving the footy well here. Normally delivers. Harrison accepted the invitation. Bradford, the coach will start pulling out hair in a minute. Goes long. Chadwick has got loose. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. This ought to end in a goal. Can he impose himself on the match? That's a strong mark.
They've hit the ground running, and a goal here will give them a handy break.
Three in a row coming up. What a patch they're having.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
Vic Metro need to get cracking. It's been a poor start. The big men fly. Solid tackle. That's unusual. He's generally a good kick. Thorpe on a lead. Useful hand pass. Hill drops into the hole and marks.
This is an opportunity to settle some anxieties and get their teeth into the contest.
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
They're after a big game from him today, and that's a great start.
Vic Metro on the board at last. Good ruck work. Here's a chance to get it forward. Marsh in the right spot. Bradford. Defence 101 there. Somehow release the ball. Manages to find a teammate. Takes the logical option. The Allies can build something here. Can they get two in a row? Here's a big chance to peg back the margin. Hill, this is good footy.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
He's the right man to have it, and he's delivered.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
Vic Metro have settled. Allen punches it out of the ruck. Had some assistance. They've coughed it up. What can they build here? Chadwick read that one right off the boot. This is promising. The Allies looking ominous. Blackwell gets on the end of it. That's great footy. Picking their way through. Watkins. They've worked it well. Just needs an accurate kick now.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Snap around the body. It's there.
They had to be patient, but they were able to pick their way through and eventually score.
Quarter time and a chance for the coaches to address their players and maybe even tweak the game plan. Gary Lyon is here. Gaz, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
Vic Metro was slow out of the blocks and they're already playing catch-up. The scoreboard damage isn't enormous though, and a good second quarter can get this game back on terms by half-time. It all starts in the midfield and making sure they give their forwards the best chance to kick a winning score.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Can they keep the footy this time? It's come unstuck. Looking for two in a row. The Sharon hits the deck. The Allies have won it back. Harrison got a fist in. It's a goal. The Allies have opened up a break. Allen has had his measure today. Squeezes the kick. Blackwell marks it centre half forward. Bush manages to get off a handball. Just shoveled it out. Blackwell snares the loose ball. The Allies look well drilled. Chadwick continues to rule the skies.
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
Goes for the check side. Yes! That is so skillful.
That was a pure strike. You really couldn't have hit that one any sweeter.
The Allies have well and truly got the jump now. Good ruck work. Got the handball away. It's a tough game. Thorpe has eyes only for the footy. Key contest coming up. Baldwin is there to save the day. The Allies are bringing great energy. Can't take it. Cops some unwanted attention.
I don't think he'll remonstrate over that one.
I'll back him to drive this right through the high diddle-diddle.
Goes at goal, but I think that's going the wrong side of the stick. It's a behind.
Those sorts of shots just have to be goals when you're trying to come from behind.
Murphy heads wide with the kick in. The Allies having a great patch. Good thinking and good execution too. They could be vulnerable here.
A little brain fade there and a 50-metre penalty.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
Here's a goal. Oh no, what's he done?
Probably best to avoid making eye contact with your teammates after that one.
Takes the short option from the kick in. The kick is precise. You can see their confidence growing. What can they muster from the back half? That's a good option, and this looks promising. Vic Metro, a chasing tail. Chadwick is there in the clinches. Managed to get a handball away. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Rucks go at it. Got to get rid of it. Marsh, the Allies, guarding the corridor. Honours the lead. Well-weighted kick. They've left him alone in a dangerous spot. He's caught. Under pressure. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Dishes it off. He'll work all day. Bush, he put himself in the line of fire. He's been busy so far. Long, he's struggled to make an impact to this point. Navigated the traffic. They've given it back. He's so clean with the footy. The kick was centimetre perfect. Good work rate. Golden opportunity here. Alarm bells are ringing.
Kicking at his first.
Kicks it goal, and that's travelling straight over the goal umpire's hat.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
They've got one back. Let's see if they can double up. Bush, who's at home? Look at him go. He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now. It's all gone to script for them so far. Plenty of work ahead, though, as we restart. Rucks go at it. Delightfully done. Bush, he just keeps racking up disposals. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Clever kick. McMillan can keep it moving. Chips the halfback. It's a dreadful mistake.
He's covering so much territory with that elite work ethic. He's arguably best on ground at this stage.
It's a deep kick. Hill tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Clean pickup. Going for territory. They've coughed it up. What a bonus this would be.
He's goalless so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
Gives it a thump. It'll have the distance, but not the accuracy.
Their kicking at goal has been so good that you can't help but be surprised to see them miss one.
Back into play. McDonald can take some time and find the right option. Almost an accidental intercept. Chadwick, he's tugged it. He's off target.
The quintessential comedy of errors.
They've struggled to get it past the centre. Daly has found some space. That's well played. Handball off was good. He's been quiet. Lynn made that ball his. McDonald just had to get it out. Through the centre square he goes. This deserves a goal. Daniels, he's got support. Might be time for one more score here. No one could mark. Harrison, desperate to win it back. Marsh, that's good work rate. Searching kick. Daniels, we've seen that before. Now it's someone else's problem. Bad error there. Turned over. Bush, he's everywhere at the moment. He's hit up the lead.
Hit the long break and it's a handy margin, but by no means a match-winning one. This game's very much in the balance.
Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
Vic Metro have been outworked so far. They'll look to their leaders to drive a step up in intensity. It's not always about the obvious things. It's also the knock-on that releases a teammate, the extra effort to effect a smother, the gut running to lay a shepherd. When you're in that mindset, you give yourselves a great chance.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary.
The Allies are having a lot of the play and making it count too.
Bradford, Maxwell.
Gathers. This should end in a shot at goal. He would have fancied his chances from there. He split the middle.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
If they can get the next one, it'll be on. Allen has been dominant in the ruck. Can he find a teammate? He's set upon.
They cannot keep him quiet.
That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Feeling the heat. He might have done better.
Maxwell.
Had to get it out. Blasts away.
Slipped through his fingers.
Hill gets to it first. Takes the short option. Manages to find a teammate. He's generally a good kick.
Bradford.
Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Allen
It's a masterclass in ruck work.
lays it off. McDonald gets back and should repel.
Bradford.
Dealt with the pressure.
Marsh.
Fighting hard. Vic Metro looking dangerous. Takes the logical option. That's good aggressive footy. He's going for home. And why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
Well, he saw the opening and put it away. Makes a real difference if you can consistently take those kinds of opportunities.
Vic Metro with the past 2 goals. Allen
Is teaching him a lesson.
Bush by hand. The Allies looking ominous. None of them could stop him. He read it superbly.
He's batting at 100% so far.
They've given up the past 2. This would be a welcome steadier, and that's a classy finish. The Allies have responded to the challenge. Allen
He's worth his weight in gold. A quick getaway wasn't possible. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out.
Allen is giving him a bath. Bush, good build-up. Had some assistance. Manages to get off a handball.
He picked his pocket. They're tackling with venom today.
The 2 big men do battle. Bush, long. They can smell victory. Can't hang on under close attention.
That's not like him.
Great tackling technique there. Punch clear. Farms it out. Marsh. He doesn't waste many. Good hands. Solid tackle. Throws it on the boot. Hill shows them a clean pair of heels. Harrison wins a hard ball. Well played. Is that 50? Yes, it is. Can he be the fire starter? Punched away. He's kicked a goal.
Can they follow that goal up with another?
The big men fly. Good handball. Marsh looking for 2 in a row. Thorpe working hard and being rewarded. He's gone. He's besieged.
Bradford.
Kicking for his first.
Quick snap is off target.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
Taking no risks with the kick in.
He's been industrious.
Chadwick couldn't quite. Has to be clean. Long. All alone in the centre square.
What's he got on offer?
He hasn't been himself today. He'll be sore in the morning. Marsh. He might have thought about hand passing. Quality delivery by foot, picking their way through. Poor footy there. Doesn't often waste it. Spent what he didn't have. They've put themselves under pressure. Here's a big chance. Can he take it? No, he's missed.
The Allies will know they got away with one there. You generally get punished for those sorts of turnovers.
Off your line, play on. They want ball, but they're not going to get it.
The two big men do battle. Under pressure. Madden. Can he hit a target? Maxwell has pushed deep and can have a shot. Some of the delivery has left a bit to be desired. The kick is precise. A chance to clear now. Allen, he's lost it. It's a hot footy. Met solidly. Plays on. That's a good option, and this looks promising. The defence has fallen down. Bradford, dangerous to leave on his own.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
Drop punt, and he has put it away. They've pegged them back nicely. This is an entertaining match. Important clearance here.
Like Batman and Robin.
Bush. Blackwell gets to the front spot. Penetrating ball. That's an impressive mark. Can he finish it off?
This would give him a shot of confidence.
No trouble at all, and they've skipped clear.
How important might that goal turn out to be?
Same old, same old.
Marsh in heavy traffic. Got the handball away. Maxwell. Bradford. Good vision there. Hacking it forward. Madden gets on the end of it. That's great footy. Honours the lead.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
Great team goal. If they keep playing like that, they won't be behind for long.
Vic Metro with a late one on the verge of three-quarter time. Good ruck work and good roving too. Bush, Holmes, gets to the front spot and can line them up. The Allies are in front, but there's plenty of work still to be done. It should be a cracking final turn. Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
Vic Metro are hanging tough, but they've made this a lot harder for themselves than it needed to be because their skills have consistently let them down. They really ought to be leading this match, if we're being honest. You can cop a loss if the opposition is simply better and you've given yourselves the best chance, but the one thing you must never do is beat yourselves, and they're in great danger of doing that as it stands.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again, gives it everything. Blackwell, great hands there. That's a well-placed kick. Some good ball movement, wasted by a poor entry. Can they keep the footy this time? Madden has got loose. Normally delivers. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Just had to get it out. Navigated the traffic. Chadwick, errant hand pass, and they've turned it over. They've given it up. He might have thought about the corridor. That's well played. Searching kick. Good thinking and good execution too. Slowing it down. Sets a task for the forwards. Connor fumbles. Could be costly. It's there! They're 3 kicks in front now, but a long way from safety. The big men fly. Just shoveled it out. That was almost handed to him. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. Vic Metro have been gallant. It's eluded him. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Kicks to space. That's a bit of a waste. Moving the footy laterally. They've given it back. The clock is the enemy now. He's hit up the lead. Come on, umpire. Surely that didn't warrant a 50.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
6 points on the way. No, he'll have to settle for one, courtesy of the post.
You can't afford to miss gettable shots against a good side when you're already behind.
What can they muster from the back half? Well-weighted kick. The Allies are out of trouble. Provide some run. They can't catch him. 3 bounces now. Catch me if you can, he says. Blasts away.
They're well set up behind the ball. Bombing it in won't work.
Daly has found some space. The Allies have denied them the corridor. Good work rate. Clever kick. Dishes it off. They'll need to be more careful than that. Long. Can he find a teammate? Knew the tackle was coming.
Their ball movement has been impressive.
Bush. This is a big opportunity. What a game he's having. Vic Metro have been caught napping.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
In towards goal. He's made the goal umpire work too much, in fact.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
McDonald with the footy. Manages to find a teammate.
I've liked his game today.
Hill at centre half forward. Probing ball. They've opened them up here. Goes long. It's off hands. The Allies have won it back. You can see their confidence growing. That is very charitable. It's a high kick, a real rainmaker. That's great footy.
To finish off the good work.
This would bring the house down. The house is down.
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
Neither side able to string goals together. The 2 big men do battle. That hand pass was telegraphed. Had some assistance. Marsh. They've worked it well. Delivers it inside 50. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin. Madden has it within range.
He's been busy setting up goals for teammates. Now he'd love one for himself.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it. The Allies haven't put this to bed yet. Big clearance to win here. Dealt with the pressure. He stopped in his tracks. That's a dreadful hand pass. Marsh farms it out. Bradford, he ran into a brick wall. Maxwell, he's so clean with the footy.
He's suddenly a popular man.
Holmes collects the half volley. Lynn read that one right off the boot. The defence is disorganised, and inside 50 goes begging. Doesn't often waste it. Can't allow them to just keep the ball. A good kick here, and they'll be in business. Chewing up precious seconds. Looking to extend this margin. Marsh making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. He's everywhere at the moment. Throws it on the boot. Long loves the hard stuff. Finishing hasn't always been his forte, but there is nothing wrong with that. The Allies are going to come out on top. What a battle it's been.
It's been a great duel between the 2 big men.
Marsh lays it off. Turned over. Daly gathers.
Is anyone home?
The Allies start their season with a win, but they had to do it the hard way.
What a match that was, half. What did you make of it?
The Allies
Were very disciplined today. I loved how their midfielders helped out their defenders and how hard they made their opponents work for every opportunity. They fully deserve the win, but they might explore whether they can be a little bit more creative.